Kia ora everybody. Right, so a couple of questions have been asked about what we're doing with the margins and midribs, once we separate our whenu for either piupiu or weaving. And so we've got a bundle here, we've got more inside, but just for demonstration. So what we do with them in order to minimize wastage, be sustainable, we comb them. Now, I know for handles, for pikau and for kitawhiri and all that sort of thing. Now, I know a couple of people prefer to use something like this. I think it's called a flower frog. And there are different sizes, and there's round ones and big ones, and I've got a couple of those. And I personally, I do like the results. They really, if you look at this, so they're really, really, really fine. But it's damn hard work, and it scratches the surface. So hang on, I just pass on to Jeff. Right, so I only do this once because I'm scratching the surface of my little workbench here. Eventually we may, if I want to use it more, we may screw this piece onto the actual workbench as a temporary surface. So it doesn't work if you don't like that. Well, it's very hard to do it like this. So what I've been showing by somebody else is the easiest thing is to put it down, put it on top. And I'm wearing gloves because it's it's not that easy. You can push it down and then pull, and easier said than done, right? And you need to do this like a lot. And I find it really hard to do. So instead, oopsala. So, and then there's a lot of this. Collect down there for the garden later. So instead of doing that, instead of using that, we actually use one of these pet combs. They're readily available, and we use the one that has the two different widths, as you can see. Hang on, I'll show my hand behind it so you can actually see it. And in the first instance, we only go down to the first width. Yeah, bit difficult, you can see that. So we only go down sort of up to the narrow width, not all the way down. And that makes it easy, or easier, really depends, to pull. So this is, and then the second or third or fourth, depending how many, we go all the way down, and then we make those little stringy bits finer. Right, and that's all there is to it. See, and that's a pretty good result. And well, there's a bit of rubbish as well, but it just depends on the harakeke as well. But in my opinion, this is good enough for me. For some people, it wouldn't be. We're not intending to make muka here. This is just combed margins and midribs. So they can be used now for handles in various shapes and sizes, or for artworks, if you wanted to make something out of it. I may still use this eventually, but I personally, and that's just me personally, and I think Jeff agrees with me on that one, we find it too hard. Comb is the much easier option. Happy weaving, everybody.